What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today is a little different type of video. It's not about stocks, not about options, it's about personal finance. And I'm gonna explain how exactly I created a six-figure net worth in my 20s, just under 2 years. So let's get into it. So a little bit about my background. I only started with around $4,000 to $5,000 in my bank account. And this is from, holidays, birthdays, just saving up money, everything I can while in high school and college. So I graduated college with virtually no debt. I'm very grateful for that. I had some scholarships and that helped pay off my tuition. So right after college, I became a full-time software engineer, and that helps pay some of my bills, and it does pay pretty well. I make around 67,000 per year. That's of course before taxes. My take home is around 40K after taxes, all the expenses, after the insurance, and basically all that stuff. 401k, HSA. So I was able to obtain a net worth of six figures in just 2 years. And this is pretty interesting because a lot of people who are making more money than me are at a much lower net worth point than I am. So this is how I did it. The habits for success. It goes without saying that I have a very frugal spending habits. I don't buy luxuries that often, if rarely. I don't spend a lot of money on clothes, any of that sort of stuff. I always try to buy the cheapest stuff possible while still being comfortable, basically. So I do still live with my parents, and that is a huge choice that I made, because if I went out and got my own place, it would of course cost a lot more money. I still do pay rent, but it's a lot cheaper than it would be had I moved out. And with this, there's a lot of pros and cons. Of course, pros, you get to save a ton of money. And the cons, you do lose your sense of independence. But here's the main thing that helped me get a six-figure net worth. My net worth is around 150K at this moment. It's multiple streams of income, which is very important. So my full-time job as a software engineer obviously brings in most of the bucks, but it is not my only source. I always look for other ways to make side income in my free time, and that is a sacrifice I choose to make because I don't go out on vacations. I don't party a lot. Basically, it's a sacrifice that I have chosen to make while I still am young, to save up a lot of money and try to grow it early on. So the second main source of income would be my investments, my stocks and options. I have a 401k with my employer. I have a ton of money in that. It does provide a 7% company match. So if I contribute 7% of my income to my 401k, the company would match that as well. I also have a Roth IRA, and that grows tax-free. I have that with Vanguard. I also have my Robinhood portfolio, where I do a bunch of options trading. I do some buying calls and puts, but I mostly sell options to collect consistent monthly premium. I also do affiliate marketing, and basically what it is you sign up for some companies or some products, and you get a referral link, and you make commissions by referring other people to these websites, mostly, or if only, online. So some examples could be GoDaddy, Amazon, sort of stuff like that. A lot of websites have an affiliate program, or they call it referral programs as well, just because it's so profitable for these companies to have their customers refer people. And another thing I tried was drop shipping, which is kind of similar to affiliate marketing, but it's a business model where you are connecting the customer to the supplier, but you don't physically see the product that you're selling. But you do have to set up your own website, your own store, and you basically have to attract your own customers through basically like Facebook ads, Google ads. And that's how I drove my source of traffic to my website. I don't do this anymore. I have other methods. I just don't have the time to invest in drop shipping, just because it is pretty active and time consuming. I've also done freelancing in the past. This includes web development, graphic design, basically finding gigs on platforms such as Fiverr, or just helping out my friends and family with projects that they need to be completed. And now these are the main ones that I've done. It's brought me a lot of side income, and of course I've done tons of minor I would say jobs or tasks. Like when I was in high school, I would collect recycled water bottles and then bring them to the recycling center, and you would get around 5 cents per water bottle. Now I know that sounds ridiculous, but all these small tasks, all these small money, it all adds up. And that's what people don't realize. Like all these small bucks, in the long run, it actually does add up. And that's basically how I was able to get to this point, obtaining a 6-figure net worth in my lower 20s. That's about it. If you guys have any questions, any comments, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thank you.